December 23, 1888 by Anton Pavlovich Chekhov. There are moments when I completely lose heart for whom and for what do I write for the public, but I don't see it and believe in it less than I do in spooks. It is uneducated, badly brought up, and its best elements are unfair and insincere to us. I cannot make out whether this public wants me or not. Buranin says that it does not, and that I waste my time on trifles. The Academy has given me a prize. The devil himself could not make head or tail of it. Write for the sake of money. But I never have any money, and not being used to having it, I am almost indifferent to it. For the sake of money I work, apathetically write for the sake of praise. But praise merely irritates me. Literary society students, Pleshchev young ladies, etc., were enthusiastic in their praises of my nervous breakdown. But Grigorovitch is the only one who has noticed the description of the first snow, and so on, and so on. If we had critics, I should know that I provide material. Whether good or bad does not matter. That to men who devote themselves to the study of life, I am as necessary as a star is to an astronomer, and then I would take trouble over my work, and should know what I was working for. But as it is, you, I, Muravlin, and the rest are like lunatics who write books and plays to please themselves. To please oneself is of course an excellent thing. One feels the pleasure while one is writing, but afterwards. But I will shut up. In short, I am sorry for Tatiana Rapin. Translators note Souverin's play not because she poisoned herself, but because she lived her life, died in agony, and was described absolutely to no purpose, without any good to anyone. A number of tribes, religions, languages, civilizations have vanished without a trace. Vanished because there were no historians or biologists. In the same way, a number of lives and works of art disappear before our very eyes owing to the complete absence of criticism. It may be objected that critics would have nothing to do, because all modern works are poor and insignificant, but this is a narrow way of looking at things. Life must be studied not from the pluses alone, but from the minuses too. The conviction that the 80s have not produced a single writer may in itself provide material for 5 volumes. I settled down last night to write a story for the Novoye Vremya, but a woman appeared and dragged me to see the poet Panin, who, when he was drunk, had fallen and cut his forehead to the bone. I was busy over the drunken fellow for nearly 2 hours, was tired out, began to smell of iodoform all over, felt cross, and came home exhausted altogether. My life is a dreary one, and I begin to get fits of hating people, which used never to happen to me before. Long stupid conversations, visitors, people asking for help, and helping them to the extent of 1 or 2 or 3 rubles, spending money on cabs for the sake of patients who do not pay me a penny. Altogether, it is such a hotchpotch that I feel like running away from home. People borrow money from me and don't pay it back. They take my books, they waste my time. Blighted love is the one thing that is missing.